morning, Forest. I'm Rachel, and today's date is Tuesday, May 26th. And on today's show, we will have all of your Wildcat news and updates. Our last day of school is just under a week away, so make sure that you are getting all of your assignments finished and turned in. I know that the end of this year isn't exactly how we planned it, but we've almost made it through. Catherine is here to give us the inside scoop on how one of Forest's programs is doing after this change.
Good morning, Forest. I'm Catherine here with Miss Collins, one of the medical teachers at Forest High School. So can you briefly tell us a little bit about the medical program and specifically what a typical senior year would look like?
Well, the fourth year of our medical classes is the one that most everybody looks forward to the most, I think. It's when you get to shadow. We usually get to go to the hospital. And when I say shadow, I mean you get to go to places that interest you. So if you're interested in dermatology, we try to get you in a dermatologist's office and that kind of thing. So the kids love it. They've got all this background knowledge that they've learned throughout the program, and now they get to actually go be where they think they want to go to school for and what they want to do in their future. The other bonus in the senior year that the kids look forward to is that's when we do certification testing. And so for the past few years, we've been doing EKG Tech certification. And so that's what the seniors, the students in that class were learning all this year, is how to become EKG technicians and then take the certification exam at the end of the year.
Mm-hmm. And so how has COVID-19 and this whole quarantine thing affected the senior class, and how has it affected their shadowing opportunities?
Well, unfortunately, it has affected it, and it's been really sad. The bonus is we set a deadline to do their EKG technician certification test right before we went on spring break. We did it the week before spring break. So I think we had 37 students successfully pass that the week before we went on spring break. So that is wonderful. They were able to get that done. We have a few students who, for whatever reason, weren't able to take it then. We had a lot of students out of town on other student activities. So we have some who still need to take it, and we're working on that. But as far as shadowing, we had planned to let them take that certification test before they went on spring break, and then we were going to use the whole fourth quarter for shadowing. We were going to use that for shadowing at the hospital, shadowing in the community, and so unfortunately those students who've been looking forward to this didn't get those opportunities.
That's really unfortunate, but at least you got a lot of them that did get certified, so that's
Yes.
always good. You had mentioned that y'all are working on other things, so how are the seniors finishing out their work for the rest of the year? What have they been working on from home?
What we ended up doing, I think it's going to be of great benefit to them. Doesn't necessarily go with the medical field. I explained that to them. But we did a unit on financial literacy. And so I'm hoping that we use this time to really help them in some way. Maybe, again, not towards their medical career, but for life.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, that's really awesome. And do you have anything you want to say to your senior class?
Well, I've told my senior students, how unfortunate this whole situation has been. But I have also told them, and I would tell the entire class of 2020, that I just think when you've gone through this type of thing, and I've been around you all, and seeing that you're still so positive and you've got great attitudes about it, and although it was unfortunate, you come out with a positive attitude. I just think you are going to appreciate this one day, and it might not be anytime in the near future, but you will see how much you've learned from this, that there are things in our lives that happen and we have to deal with them. And how cool will it be for you to be able to reflect on this time and say, hey, I've already been through something that really stunk a long time ago, and I persevered and we made it through, and look, I came out on top.
Well, thank you so much. It's great to hear that everybody's still doing great and pushing through these rough times. So thank you so much. Now back to your anchors.
It's great that Ms. Collins and her students persevered through all of this. Seniors, there are a few important dates coming up for you, including textbook and Chromebook drop-off on May 26th and 27th, and graduation ticket pickup on June 15th. So make sure to check your email for more updates. As for underclassmen, continue to stay up to date on Forest Twitter accounts for similar information from the school. Now let's throw it over to Ethan.
Hey Forrest, as you all may know, Florida is now entering phase 2 of reopening. But what exactly does that mean? Well, by the order of our Governor Ron DeSantis, restaurants can now operate at 50% capacity, gatherings of up to 50 people can now occur, but with still social distancing in play. And as well, many other businesses such as bars and gyms are now starting to open again. Something else you might not have known is that pools and parks are now being opened as well, but make sure to keep your safety as a priority. These efforts put forth by our governor has helped Florida maintain the lowest possible numbers despite having such a large population. As of right now, that's all we have for phase 2 of reopening. This was more so a continuation of phase 1. We should see more things starting to happen in phase 3. So make sure to stay tuned for more news. Now back to the anchor.
Thanks, Ethan. Well, that's all we have for you today. To stay updated on all things Forest, make sure to follow us at FHS_WCAT on Snapchat, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. Once again, Forest, I'm Rachel. Have a great day, stay safe, and like always, go Cats!